Earthlings, it's me, Luna, reporting live from, well, technically my little gaming corner on Earth. But don't worry, I didn't forget my roots. I'm still your favorite moon girl with way too much free time and a controller in her hands. So today, I thought it would be fun to compare something that always cracks me up. What a normal day looks like on the moon versus what a normal day looks like in Los Santos. And if you don't know, Los Santos is the big, loud, slightly chaotic city in Grand Theft Auto 5. Basically, Earth's wildest sandbox. Now, you might be thinking, Luna, that's not a fair comparison. And you'd be right, because one is a quiet, empty rock in space, where the biggest drama is a pebble rolling down a crater. And the other is a digital city where people will casually drive straight into you, honk their horn, and then act like you're the problem. But that's exactly why it's fun. On the moon, a busy day means maybe seeing an astronaut plant a flag. In Los Santos, a busy day means ducking because someone just launched a rocket while you were trying to buy a soda. So today, I'm going to walk you through the daily routine of both worlds, morning to night. And we'll see which one is crazier, scarier, or maybe even tastier. Spoiler, the moon does not have tacos. All right, helmets on, controllers charged. Let's do this. Okay, so let's start at the beginning of the day. Mornings. On the moon, a morning is a little different. For one thing, the sun rises super slowly. Like if you tried to watch it rise, you'd be sitting there for hours. Honestly, it's less like a sunrise and more like someone very slowly dimming up a giant space light bulb. Not exactly the energizing vibe you get from an Earth sunrise. Breakfast on the moon? Well, let's just say it's not the best part of the day. Freeze-dried food pouches, powdered drinks, and if you're lucky, that astronaut ice cream stuff that tastes like chalky marshmallow. I mean, it keeps you alive, but you don't exactly wake up excited for it. Imagine starting every morning with surprise paste in a bag. Now, let's teleport into Los Santos for morning life. You spawn in, step outside your apartment, and bam! Instant chaos. Someone's honking their horn at 6 a.m., and NPCs yelling about coffee, and for no reason at all, a police siren goes by. I swear, Los Santos mornings feel like the city never sleeps. It's not good morning, it's good luck. And here's the wild part. On the moon, if you hear a loud noise, that's an emergency. Like suit puncher, panic mode, mission control, wake up. But in Los Santos, a loud noise is just Tuesday. It might be Trevor yelling, it might be a car crash, it might be someone setting off fireworks at breakfast time. Nobody even blinks. So yeah, moon mornings are quiet and kind of boring, but safe. Los Santos mornings, loud, stressful, but at least you can get a donut.
All right, let's talk transportation. Because on the moon, moving around is its own little adventure. Gravity's super low, so every step is like a mini jump. You kind of bounce everywhere. I swear, sometimes I feel like I could hop from one crater to another without even trying. And when you need to get somewhere faster, there's the trusty lunar rover. Slow, boxy, but it gets the job done. Smooth roads? Forget it. Every trip is basically a bump, jump, slide experience. Now, Los Santos? Oh boy. Cars, everywhere. And if you thought moon hopping was unpredictable, driving here is like trying to ride a rocket blindfolded while dodging a stampede of NPCs. People cut you off, park in the middle of the street for no reason, or just disappear into the sidewalk. And the physics? Hilariously inconsistent. 1 second, your car flips like a pancake. The next, it lands perfectly, no damage, like magic. And the best part? You have so many vehicle options. Sports cars, lowriders, bikes, helicopters, even boats if you're near water. I sometimes imagine taking a lowrider to the moon. Imagine the bounce. It'd be like a hopping parade across craters. I'm just waiting for GTA to make a moon DLC so I can finally test that theory. Also, let's not forget public transport. On the moon, there isn't really a bus system because well, there's no city. In Los Santos, buses exist, but nobody actually uses them correctly. NPCs get on, instantly regret it, and somehow the bus driver still behaves like nothing's wrong. It's kind of like watching a slow-motion car crash you can't look away from. So, yeah, moon travel is peaceful, slow, and bouncy. Los Santos, chaotic, fast, and hilarious. Honestly, it's like comparing a trampoline to a roller coaster that might explode at any moment. Okay, let's chat about meeting people, because honestly, this is where the moon and Los Santos could not be more different. On the moon, you don't really meet people unless they're fellow astronauts or scientists, and they're super polite, quiet, and very focused. If someone says hello, it's kind of a big deal. Conversations are thoughtful and measured because there's nothing else to distract you. And honestly, that's kind of nice sometimes. No one's honking at you or crashing into your rover while you're talking about space rocks. Los Santos, on the other hand, oh boy, you step outside and everyone's wild. NPCs yelling at each other, random pedestrians bumping into you and flipping out like you personally ruined their day. You try to say hi, they either ignore you, insult you, or attack you for no reason. And don't even get me started on the characters like Trevor or Franklin, basically living cartoons who never sleep and definitely never mind the laws of common sense. One of my favorite things about Los Santos is observing the NPC brain logic. It's hilarious. They'll walk in a straight line, stop suddenly, stare at a wall for 5 seconds, and then act like everything's normal. On the moon, if an astronaut does that, Mission Control is calling an emergency meeting. Big difference. And here's a little personal story. I tried walking up to an NPC once, all friendly, waving like I do on the moon, and they yelled, "Move it, loser!" I was like, okay, wow, so this is Earth culture? It's basically a mix of polite chaos and pure absurdity. So yeah, moon people are calm, quiet, and maybe a little boring. Los Santos people are chaotic, loud, and endlessly entertaining. Honestly, I think I could make a full-time job just observing NPCs. It's like watching a sitcom where the characters are all slightly malfunctioning robots.
All right, now let's talk about one of my favorite things, food. And wow, the difference between the moon and Los Santos is huge. On the moon, breakfast, lunch, and dinner are basically the same thing, freeze-dried space food. Sometimes it's an astronaut ice cream, if you can even call it ice cream. It's like marshmallow chalk. There's a paste version, a drink version, and occasionally a rehydrated something that vaguely looks like a vegetable. Honestly, eating on the moon is like a game of guess what this will taste like today. And the portions? Tiny. You're supposed to eat for nutrients, not fun. Now let's teleport back to Los Santos. The variety is wild. Burgers, tacos, donuts, pizza, literally every type of snack you can imagine. I spent half an hour once just wandering around trying every vending machine. Chips, soda, candy bars. I felt like a kid in the ultimate convenience store. Honestly, if GTA characters really ate like they do in the game, they'd need a whole new spacesuit just to fit through the door. And the best part? On the moon, you have to carefully measure water and everything is kind of bland. In Los Santos, you can grab a hot dog and a soda and eat it while a car chase happens right next to you. It's chaotic, but somehow way more satisfying than freeze-dried kale cubes. So yeah, moon food equals nutritious but boring. Los Santos food equals delicious, colorful, and slightly dangerous if you eat it while dodging explosions. Personally, I'll take tacos over space paste any day. All right, nighttime. Let's see how things change after the sun goes down. On the moon, night is, well, it's quiet. Really quiet. You look up and the stars are so bright it almost hurts your eyes. No streetlights, no honking, no explosions, just you, your suit, and maybe a crater or two. Honestly, it's kind of beautiful, but also a little spooky. If you hear a creak or a crunch, your brain immediately goes, "Oh no, is this the end of humanity?" Spoiler alert, it's usually just a rock moving. Nighttime on the moon is peaceful, safe, and perfect if you like the idea of being the only person or alien in the world. Los Santos nights, though, forget calm and spooky. This is chaos central. Street racing, car chases, NPCs running around screaming, helicopters overhead, and sometimes random explosions. You can be standing on a corner enjoying a hot dog, and suddenly a gang war breaks out next to you. And the police? They're always on high alert, ready to chase anyone for any reason. It's thrilling, but also exhausting. Honestly, I like to compare the two like this. Moon nights are scary because of loneliness. Los Santos nights are scary because of everything else. And yet, there's something so addictive about the chaos. I mean, who doesn't want to hop in a car and dodge a rocket launcher at midnight? So, yeah, moon nights equal serene, starry, and slightly eerie. Los Santos nights equal loud, wild, and full of surprises. And if I'm being honest, sometimes I miss the adrenaline rush of GTA at night, even if my heart rate doesn't.
And there you have it, Earthlings. My full tour of a day on the moon versus a day in Los Santos. Honestly, these two worlds couldn't be more different. One is quiet, peaceful, and full of craters. The other is loud, chaotic, and full of, well, explosions and lowriders. If I had to pick a favorite for pure entertainment, Los Santos wins hands down. The moon is beautiful, sure, but you can't exactly grab a taco while hopping over craters. And let's be honest, watching NPCs freak out is way more fun than watching rocks slowly roll down a hill. But don't get me wrong, the moon has its perks. No traffic, no sirens, no random rocket attacks. Just you, your spacesuit, and maybe some astronaut ice cream if you're lucky. It's calming. It's zen. And honestly, sometimes I miss that quiet when I'm dodging GTA chaos. So, yeah, whether you're a space explorer or a city gamer, both places have their charms and their challenges. For me, I think I'll keep visiting Los Santos in-game and leave the moon for the peaceful snack breaks. All right, Earthlings, Luna signing off. Keep your helmets shiny, your controllers charged, and your cars only slightly less exploded. Catch you next time for more Space Gamer adventures.